Good afternoon, good evening, beautiful people. How are you doing? Hopefully, you are having an amazing day so far. If you have not had an amazing day so far, then why haven't you had an amazing day? Thank you all for taking the time to join us tonight as we do this teaching. We are a few minutes behind our scheduled time because we were having some technical difficulties. But we are here, okay? I am streaming on multiple platforms tonight using StreamYard so that it gives me the ability to talk to multiple people in different locations at different times, okay? So thank you for joining us tonight while we talk about this juicing life, while we talk about the benefits of juicing. We're going to talk about some things that you may have heard talk about before. If you are new to our pages at some point, or you have never visited our pages, allow me to introduce myself. I am Chef Sha Kim Simmons, Chef Sha to some. I am the owner of 10 Swallow Catering. We are home based in Kennesaw, Georgia, but we travel everywhere as it relates to our clients. I always like to give a little background about who I am and what qualifies me to do what I do, simply because sometimes people want to know what qualifies you to tell me about this or about this lifestyle. So I'll share a little bit of my credentials, not for any accolades, but just so that you'll know that you're in good hands, okay? Most importantly, God called me to do it. It's definitely not something that I would be doing on my own or feel that I would be doing on my own. Good evening, Michelle. But I'm doing it because the Lord has called me to do it. He's equipped me to do it. I have over 15 years of restaurant and food management experience. That is a part that really cultivated me into learning more about food and food safety. I hold a National Serve-Safe certification, which means I know the ins and outs of food and food safety, how it should be handled, what temperatures should be handled, those type of things from an educational background. Human resource degree, business degree, that thing. But I have a food and nutrition certification from the Art Institute. That part I enjoy doing. I am a chef full time. I left corporate almost 3 years ago, to be 3 years ago in October, to pursue what it is that God has equipped me to be able to do. So I do it, and I do it full time. So I love my clients. I love what I do. I love serving at the level that I serve at. And I take it very seriously as it relates to health and wellness, because I haven't always been in a well place. Okay. So that's the part of what I do. Let me stop this beeping back here behind me. Okay. I'm always cooking something. Okay. Okay, perfect. It stopped. So that is part of what we do. So we're going to talk about briefly about this juicing lifestyle. What is it about this juicing lifestyle? Why would I benefit from juicing? How has juicing changed my life? Why do I need to detox my system? What are symptoms and signs that's showing I need to detox my body? And how do I begin this process for someone who's new to this? Okay. Juicing is something, it goes a long way back, right? It has a very long history when it comes to juicing, but it's something that people really don't see a lot of significant benefits in it. I thought I stopped this. Hold on. Okay, hold on, guys. So oftentimes people don't see a lot of the nutritional benefits in juicing, or they haven't in the past, or they've never been introduced to it. Oftentimes you hear people talk about the keto diet or all these other things they're doing, grapefruit diet. I've heard it all, right? But this is one of the things that we want to talk to you about, is how the juicing how it can benefit you, um, how it can really change and transition your life. We're going to talk about a raw food diet, why it's important, and we're going to talk about this detox program that we're going to kick off together on Monday. All of the you who are interested, we're going to kick this detox program off on Monday, and we're going to talk about the 10 Swallow Wellness Club. Okay, there are some things about. Let's talk about the 10 Swallow Wellness Club kind of quickly, so that we can get that out of the way, and then we can kind of move on. 10 Swallow Wellness Club is part of 10 Swallow. It's a special private group that I created about a year ago. I created it right before the pandemic started, and it's a private group designed to basically coach you, mentor you, educate you, give you information, sound information that can help you on your wellness journey. Inside of that group is not only me, there are other professionals in this group that I trust with you, that basically they have the knowledge and the skills to be able to help push you to your next place. In this group, there's a lot of benefits. If you received an inbox from me, because you may have requested somewhere, maybe in the WISE group, that you were interested in knowing more, then I may have inboxed you something so that you can be able to actually request to come into the group. Because it's private, you can't just come in. You have to be invited in, or if I accept you in, okay? So this group is about basically taking your temple back, right? Accepting responsibility for your own health and wellness. Saying, okay, you know what? I haven't always done the right thing when it comes to my health and wellness, right? But I want to do the right thing now, and I'm committed to doing the right thing. But guess what? I need some help. I don't know where to start. I don't know what I should be doing. I don't know if this is good to eat. I heard this is good, but I'm not sure. And you need some coaching and some mentoring in that area, right? So that's what this program is about. If you desire to remain in the group, yes, there is a monthly membership for this group. And it's $19 per month. Why is there a membership for this group? Because there's so many things that will be going on in this group that me as 10 Swallow, we pay outside other professionals that come in to help us moderate this group, to give you information. And we don't believe in pimping people gifts, right? We're not going to have people just come in and pour their years of knowledge and wisdom into you, and we can't sow a seed and bless them. This group is not a group for me to make money. It's not what it's about. It's about having a private space for people to be able to be transparent and share their information, and you get what you need, and it's a no judgment zone, okay? In this group, you will have weekly live cooking classes from me. So that means that if we're going to be cooking on Wednesdays, that may be our day, I'm not sure, then I will send out what we're going to be cooking the week before. I'll send out a menu and say, hey, this is what we're going to be cooking. Go ahead and get your shopping list, and then you will be able to cook live with me, okay? It's just fun. It's interactive. You can ask questions. We'll be preparing meals just so that you'll know healthy meal options that will help you be able to prepare meals for you and your family, okay? So weekly cooking classes. We will have weekly live workout classes that will be done twice a week in that group. So either we will be having weightlifting classes, or we'll be having some type of mixed fit or Zumba. So I'm not sure. It could be mixed fit one week, it could be Zumba one week, but we will also have weightlifting. So we will start with introductory weightlifting classes where someone would come in live and start to teach you how to tone your body and work on some things, okay? All of this will be live inside of this group, all right? Nutritional meal planning. That will come from me. We'll be talking about meal planning. Why is it important to plan your meals? The benefits of planning ahead of time, so that you don't get caught off guard. Meaning, if I plan my meals and I know what I'm supposed to have for lunch, then I have no reason to go get in Burger King's line at 1:00. When it's time to eat lunch, I already have my lunch. I'm prepared. Most time people stray away because they're not prepared, right? So meal planning helps you get prepared, okay? So you will have nutritional meal planning in this group. We will be doing live juicing classes, right? What does that mean? That means I'll be saying, okay, today we're going to be making some detox drink, okay? And I'm going to be talking to you about the benefits of what we're putting in this drink. Talk to you about juicing. You'll be able to see my juicers, the one I started with, one of the ones I use now. We'll talk about where you can purchase them at. We'll talk about the benefits of having those things. All of that is important, okay? We will be doing mental health coaching. What does that look like? That means we will be having licensed psychologists, licensed mental health professionals that are going to be coming in this group, and they're going to talk to you, okay? They may not come in every week, but they will be coming in at least 2 to 3 times a month in various forms. Why are we bringing in mental health professionals? We're bringing in mental health professionals or counselors in a sense, because guess what? In this journey, sometimes we need to identify who we are, right? We need somebody that's going to say, you know what, sis? It's past just food. We need to talk about some other things. They're going to come in, they're going to give you some strategies to deal with stress. They're going to talk to you about the importance of self-care. Why is it important for you to have self-care? Why is it important for you to have positive mentors in your life? Why is it important for you to have accountability partners? Why is all this important, and how does it affect your temple? Okay, so when we're talking about our temples, we're not just talking about the shapes of our bodies. Okay, we're just not talking about losing pounds. That's important for some of us and a lot of us, right? But we're talking about the totality, the overall part of you, your mental well-being, your physical well-being, your spiritual well-being. All of that intertwined in one determines who you are. And it determines how you respond. It determines whether or not you have a healthy relationship with food or whether you have a poor relationship with food. Some of us have a very poor relationship with food. And some of us have a problem admitting that we have a poor relationship with food, which is probably part of the reason why we struggle in some areas. Okay. I had a very poor relationship with food. Okay. So that's my confession. So I can own that. Right. But until I got to a place that I realized that I didn't have to, go to food for everything, for emotional, for comfort, when I'm stressed, when I'm feeling good, when I want to celebrate. We can find a reason to eat for everything. Little Johnny went to kindergarten. Let's have a barbecue, right? Oh, it's a beautiful day outside. Let's cook. Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. Let's go out to dinner. You know, food is a major part of our lives, right? But sometimes it's often misused and it's mishandled, right? Because we have no structure in how we eat it. You can eat out 7 days a week if you want to, but you can choose healthy options if you choose to go. So the 10 Swallow Wellness Group is basically to give you all the information you need to make better, healthy decisions, right? So if that's something that you're interested in doing, if you have received the information or the link from me at some point, you can request to join the group. I will drop that link down here somewhere for you sometimes during this broadcast, so that you'll know how to contact me. I made myself accessible to you if you need health and wellness coaching and you need to know kind of what you're getting into before you get into it. I made myself accessible to you. I will drop my number and information that you can text me and schedule a consultation. I've had 4 consultations with 4 different people today that's eagerly excited about transitioning and changing their lives. I do not call it diets, okay? Let me tell you why I don't call it diets. Diets are the things that people want to do when they want their summer bodies, right? These diets are the things that you want to do because you want to get in a particular dress for a particular day, for a particular event. Diets are the things that you do that totally deconstructs your body because you're harming your body, because you're wanting progress instantaneously with no substance that's going to keep you going throughout this journey. So we call it a lifestyle change. We call it a wellness journey because you didn't get this way overnight. I didn't get this way overnight. You didn't develop bad habits overnight, right? So what happens? We didn't do this overnight, so it's not going to change overnight. But you can make daily progress, daily changes that will help you benefit what you're doing, right? Yes. We cannot do that. Diets are just temporary things that people do because they want temporary results, and that's not what we want. We want results that's not going to be just for us, but we want generational results. We want results that's going to benefit us, that's going to benefit our children, that's going to benefit our grandchildren, and results that's going to change that's going to shift our whole household, right? Oftentimes, women, mothers, wives, we're the ones responsible for shopping for our families most times. Most times, okay? You do have some times that the husbands they'll shop for their families, but most time is it's the wives, it's the women that go out and we shop for our families. If you're going out and you're buying little Debbie snacks and potato chips all the time, who's responsible for their family's poor eating? Me or you or whoever's doing the shopping. So we can go through this process and we can play the blame game and we can do all these things, but it's not going to benefit us. It's not going to benefit us at all. We have to make right now, today changes that's going to help us as we go along on this wellness journey, right? So this is something that we need to do. It's something that you want to do. Then this conversation is for you. If it's something you say, I'm not really sure, but I want to talk about you more, then you'll have my information at the end of this talk so that we can actually begin to talk about it. We're going to talk about first juicing, and we're going to talk about fasting and how they go hand in hand, okay? Juicing is an actual way I say, this is what I say, okay? So I'm talking to you from experience, all right? To me, juicing has a way of unleashing healing powers from fresh juices and cleansing your system at the same time. Juicing has the ability to release healing powers. Healing power, fruits and vegetables have the ability to heal and cleanse our body, okay? So this is not any me metaphorically speaking type thing. This is facts, okay? Juicing gives you the ability to have fresh, pressed fruits and vegetables, right? The reason why I'm going to bring in a raw food diet with this is because, hello, Sister Tammy, how are you? Love you. It's because sometimes when we go cooking our vegetables, we overcook them. We literally kill them. We really literally kill the life out of our vegetables because we overcook them. And so we strip them of all of their natural nutrients, and we don't get no benefits of it because we've already destroyed that vegetable, right? Because we haven't been properly trained how to cook this, how long it should cook, all these things, right? So juicing, when you actually juice something, you have the ability to take that fruit or vegetable or herb or whatever and extract the raw nutrients of it and you drink it. It hasn't been cooked. It hasn't been tampered. You are taking now into your body whatever vegetable it is, whatever fruit it is, you're juicing it, and you're able to get the raw ingredients right into your body. Fresh pressed juice. I'm a lover of apple juice, right? But if you've never had apple juice juiced, you are missing out, right? So those are the things that we're talking about. You can take these things. You can take your celery. You can take your cucumber. You can take your turmeric, your ginger, your apple, your beets, whatever it is you want to juice, your wheatgrass, any of those things that you want to juice, you can juice those things and begin to drink it. My experience is when I juice, which is daily most times, when I juice, me drinking juice, it's almost like a liquid IV to me. So when I say an IV, you've ever been where you had to have an IV, or if you've never had to have an IV, they give you IV or IV infusions, or sometimes people go to these detox center or places to get IV infusions because maybe their iron is low, or maybe they want energy, or either maybe they want B12 infusions, whatever the case may be. It's literally a bolt of natural energy, right? So when you're drinking that juice and you're getting those fruits and vegetables, and it's going directly into your body, directly into your bloodstream, untampered with, it's It's literally like, whew, this is good. It gives you natural energy and it restores the body. You can tell the difference between things that you should be eating and the things that you should not be eating. Let me give you a clear example. If I'm going to have juice and I'm going to drink my detox drinks, I can drink my detox drink. I can have it. I'm feeling energized. I'm feeling empowered. Right. Guess what? I'm doing that. Right. I don't feel like I want to go to sleep after I had a juice. I can drink my detox juice. This right here is actually our turmeric mango ginger. I can drink this and I don't feel sluggish and like I want to go to bed. Versus if I go over here and order some Chick-fil-A and go through their line and get this spicy chicken sandwich and do what I'm going to do after I eat it, I'm sluggish. I'm feeling drained. I don't have any energy because all of that food is empty calories. It's empty calories. It's not benefiting you at all. Now, is Chick-fil-A good? Yes, it's good. But is it benefiting you at all? No, it is not. It's empty calories. So when things begin to make you feel sluggish and weigh you down, it's something you should not have. Fruits and vegetables and things that are good for you is meant to revive you, not weigh you down, okay? So we talked about a few weeks ago, what's weighing you down? What's weighing you down? We talked about the adrenal glands. We talked about actually how stress comes and sit on you. It can be school. It can be work. It can be your business. It can be relationships. It can be whatever your it factor is. And then it comes and it sits there. And then stress begins to put all kind of pressure on your body. It begins to put pressure mentally. It begins to put pressure on you. Sometimes people get constipated. Sometimes people get annoyed. Sometimes people start eating crazy. Sometimes people get headaches. Sometimes people get fatigued. Stress handles and affects some people in different ways, but it puts that stress on your body, on your heart, on your liver, on your kidneys. These are things that people don't talk about. So stress literally suppresses and weighs the body down. Sometimes when people stress, they're like, oh no, I just don't have an appetite. I'm not eating. And you think that's benefiting you? It's not. There's a difference between abstaining from food for stress reasons and abstaining from food for fasting reasons. Your body responds differently and your body knows the difference. Although both are abstaining from food, your body knows how to respond to stress because you've trained it to, right? Good or bad. And it knows how to respond to being taught how to be disciplined in fasting. Fasting has the ability to rid the body of diseases. Stress has the ability to rid the body of diseases. When you start going in and you begin to fast, you're basically disciplining your body and you're basically telling your body, I'm not going to eat when you say I should eat. I'm going to eat when I tell you you're going to eat. Because you have to have conversations with your flesh sometimes. You have to be like, nope, I'm not going to stop at Krispy Kreme because the hot light is on. I'm going to drive and look the other way. No, I'm not going to have this Reese's Pieces cup that is at the checkout counter. I'm just talking about some stuff that I like, okay? If this is not your portion, God bless you, okay? I'm not going to buy the Reese's Pieces cup at the cash register. I'm not going to buy the Mr. Goodball at the cash register. I'm going to pay for my stuff and I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to keep on looking forward and I'm not going to lose focus, okay? So sometimes you have to have these conversations with yourself like, I know what's best for me. I know I should not have that, and make a conscious decision not to do it, right? Everything in life is about choices. We can make the choices to make good decisions, or we can make the choices not to make good decisions. But If we make good decisions, then we will begin to see the effects of our good decisions. We will be well mentally. We won't be stressed about things. Our body won't be weighted down. We won't be constipated. People don't like to talk about that. Not having regular bowel movements is a clear indication that you need to detox your system. Our body is meant to rid itself of waste all the time. If you eating food, you should be eliminating every time you eat. And the average person don't do that. We've talked about this before, but in case I have some new people on here who have not heard me say that before, you should be doing that. So if you only using the bathroom twice a week, your system is messed up, my brother or my sister. And it's not regular and it's not normal. That means your system needs to be cleaned out properly. But knowing how to clean your system is important. Everyone's detox is not going to be the same. So if you come to me for a consultation, we're going to have this talk. I'm going to talk about what we're doing. Why do you want to detox? Where are you? What are you targeting? What are you targeting? Because we don't want you to be detoxing in vain. Sometimes you may just say, I just want to just rid my system of things I've eaten, or, I want to clean out my system from parasites, because if you are a meat eater, then parasites reside in your body. Or I may have got a negative report from the doctor for high blood pressure, high cholesterol, pre-diabetic, my A1C level, or whatever your portion may be. You should be detoxing with a purpose. You should have a purpose in mind. You should have an end goal in mind, and it works. The juicing life, or the juicing lifestyle, has allowed me to lose almost 40 pounds. Now, during the pandemic, 10 of them snuck back up, right? Because of my own decisions and my own doing. But I'm back on my journey so that I can get back where I was and past that, right? So discipline, fasting, juicing, having accountability partners, having people that's going to be like, sis, yeah, okay, you ate bad yesterday. Don't make no excuses today. Find some healthy choices. That's love. That's love, right? People who don't care about your well-being will say, oh, I went to Krispy Kreme and I had 6 donuts. They're like, oh yeah, I know they'd be good. I've had 4 before myself. No, stop. You shouldn't be aiding that on. You should be like, no, I've done that before, but it's definitely not good. So just try not to do that anymore. Okay. So we can love people back into their rightful place. I'm going to tell you what's right. I'm going to tell you what worked for me. if it doesn't work, or if I disagree with it and you come to me, I'm going to be like, I disagree with that, sister. That's my sister. So I would be like, I disagree with that. That doesn't work. I don't think you should do that. I'll tell people all the time, I am not a medical professional. I'm not going to tell you to stop taking your medication. I'm not going to tell you shouldn't consult with your providers. But what I will tell you is that oftentimes most medical providers are not going to be trying to work with you sometime to always get off medication. You have some doctors that will say, hey, if you do this or do that, you can definitely come off of this medication. If you do this and do this with some discipline, definitely your numbers can shift and change for the better. But you also have some doctors that all they want to do is see you come in there and they write a prescription, and they're real comfortable giving you that prescription every 30, 60, or 90 days. How do I know that? Because I had to leave a doctor at Emory because she told me that I will always have high blood pressure issues. I said, the devil is a lie. I said, who? I said, no, that's not true. She said, yeah, I think so. I think that you would always, this is what you're going to have. I said, a lie? Right in her office. I said, I came home. I was snotting and crying, got my whole self together, came home and told my husband. He was like, well, what are you going to do? What are you gonna do that's different, right? Sometimes you need some people who ain't gonna be like, come here, baby, let me hold you. Some of them people gonna be like, you need to get your stuff together. Why are your numbers looking crazy, right? I did not accept her report. I don't have the same doctor anymore. I refuse to go back over there. Because you talking against what the word says. The Bible tells me that by his stripes I'm healed. Now, if you all are not faith-based believers, then this part of the conversation may not be for you, okay? The Bible tells me that now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. The Bible says that above all, I desire to see you prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospers. Okay? So all of those scriptures apply to me. And if you are a Bible believer, if you are a Christian who this is your walk of life, you should be believing the same thing. So I didn't accept her report. I didn't just stay there. I left because I needed to find me a doctor who understood that this wasn't my final destination. This was just a temporary wake-up call, and there's some things I know I need to do. So tell me from a medical perspective what's going on. Allow me to go take it in prayer, and then let me go and figure out some healthier ways to do this. And so I found a doctor that was able to get on the same path as me. So sometimes you may have to make drastic moves like finding another provider. Sometimes it may mean you just being real with yourself and say, you know what, I'm in this situation, not because the doctors didn't give me sound information, but because of the information they gave me is not being adhered to. It's not. It is not. I'm just gonna read I'm gonna read two testimonies that I have permission to share from some of my clients over the years from juicing. And they gave me permission to share their names and to share their testimonies. And I just want to share it with you because these are not people that I knew, right? So they are not just sharing this information just because they know me or saying it as a favor. This is their own personal testimony and their own personal experience, okay? All right. So this first testimony, her name is Teresina. She's 61 years old and she lives in Miami, Florida. I don't know how she came across my information on my page. She saw one of my cooking videos and she started following my page and inboxed me. She said, due to a huge amount of stress over the years, I have gained a total of 50 pounds, almost without realizing it. Facing hip replacement and feeling tired like an old woman. I tried all kinds of diets, hoping that would help. I lose weight, but I kept gaining it back. And when I gained it back, I gained almost double. Then I discovered 10 Swallows page. I don't know how I came across this page, considering the fact I'm very careful about following people's pages. I now have lost 41 pounds. Sometimes I replace 2 meals with juice, and that's all I want. It has taken away my cravings. I no longer desire to have junk foods, high carb foods, or sweetie desserts. My struggling days are over. My energy level has shot up, and people are always complimenting me on my weight loss and how great my skin looks. Did I tell you that my skin looks great? I no longer feel 20 years older than my age, but I feel 20 years younger than my age. This next testimony is from Trudy. Trudy lives in Birmingham, Alabama, and she's a teacher. When I was feeling hopeless about my hypothyroid condition and the extra 20 pounds I was carrying, my doctor advised me that I needed to do a detox. I had never heard of a detox, not like a for real detox. I mean, initially I thought Weight Watchers or Jenny Craig, but I was wrong. He said it was the only way to get my body back in balance and off of thyroid medication. So I did a serious detox with mostly raw foods and the juice, along with supplements and vitamins. Now, I don't know anything about juicing, and someone tagged me in Chef Shah page. After trying for years to drop pounds effortlessly in just a few months, I was able to see major changes. It made a believer out of me. I am not one that is easy to believe. I am from the show me state. If I can't see it, I don't believe it. I didn't realize that toxins are stored in fat and the body holds onto fat for our protection. Getting rid of toxins is getting rid of fat. I didn't think that. Now here I am a year and a half later and 52 pounds lighter because it's a lifestyle change. I would sit at my desk, teach and eat snacks. Teach and eat snacks. When my kids snack, I would snack. Now when they snack, I'm eating carrots and celery and drinking my juice. Oh, and I bought a juicer. Thank you, Chef Shah. So listen, these are just testimonies from people who have done our detox plan. These are not people that I know. I can't tell you nothing about them other than the fact that they contacted me through Facebook and I shipped detox drinks to them, taught them the way of detox. And this is not about you always coming to me and being a client of mine forever. Now, if you want to be a client of ours forever and want us to ship you juice forever, then great, we'll ship you juice forever, okay? Or as long as the Lord says ship it to you. But it's about teaching you this lifestyle of your own. For example, my sister Takesha has a juicer that her son or a family member bought for her, and she gonna message me or FaceTime me talking about her juice don't taste like mine. Takesha, drink this juice, make this juice, right? So it's about teaching you so that you'll know exactly what it is that you need to do, understanding that it is a lifestyle change. She lost 30 of those pounds in less than 3 months because she changed her lifestyle. It wasn't a diet. It's not a diet. And the moment that you shift your mentality from thinking that it's a diet, that's when you're going to realize that if it's a diet, like she said, I would go on a diet and gain the weight back. No, you don't want to do that. You do not want to do that. You want to say, this is a lifestyle change. You want to say, I want to live out all of my days. I don't want to die a premature death because I can't control my eating and I don't have discipline in my eating. Keisha, stop it. You got to have discipline. You have to sometimes have accountability people. Like sometimes people don't want to work out. Sometimes they need people to go with them and work out with them and go to the gym with them. Sometimes people need that. If you need that, you need that. If that's what it takes, then do it. But don't sit here and allow your temple to go down because you don't want to take the necessary steps to be disciplined. Don't do it. Okay? All right, so we've talked about the juicing. This is one of the juices that I love. This is actually our turmeric mango ginger. This is actually one of our detox drinks. It's on my high top list of detox drinks. It's really, really good. The ginger, the turmeric. For those of you who don't know what turmeric and ginger looks like in its raw form, this is actually what turmeric looks like, okay? So this is actually a piece of turmeric, okay? So I'm just going to break it because I'll juice it. You can see how it looks in the inside. You see, it looks all this, yellow, orange color. That's what it looks, not yellow, but just orange, deep orange color. And it's really, really deep, deep orange once it's juiced. That's how we get the deepness color of this. Okay. So this is actually turmeric. There are so many powerful benefits of turmeric that you should just really begin to look up and just really begin to do some research on it, because it's really good for you. Okay. If you're not familiar with what ginger looks like in its rare form, this is what ginger looks like in its rare form. Okay. I actually take this ginger. You don't need a whole, if you're going to just get up and make you some juice in the morning and that's just for you and you want to put in your juicer, this is enough ginger right here to be able to make bottles. Like I just broke it and it smells really good, but it's very potent. Okay. Ginger is strong. It will choke you out, right? That's not even a lie, right? This ginger is strong. Oh, you don't need a whole lot. Like this little bitty piece of ginger right here, I can throw it inside of my juicer and it will actually give substance and flavor to my whole 64-ounce juicer. Okay. You don't want to be putting all this ginger in here because it'll be burning your throat and some of y'all can't handle it because you babes to the ginger. Okay. So respect the ginger root. Okay. Now I do have clients who will be like, I need extra ginger in mine. Fine. They get extra ginger because they can handle it. Okay. The ginger root is strong. I love it. And you'll be over here be like, ooh, it be burning your throat going down because you ain't ready. You ain't about that life, right? So you have to ease your way up to being able to tolerate ginger on that level. Okay. I like ginger. I like ginger tea. I'll take it, I'll peel it, I'll put it in a tea kettle and I'll steep it and I'll have fresh tea. Yes, make it. Use all the benefits of the ginger. My husband likes it. He likes ginger tea. It's good for upset stomachs. People used to like joke and stuff when they be like, like my grandmother or my mother, because my grandmother did it. We'd be like, oh, Mom, I'm not feeling well. My stomach is hurting. Go drink a ginger. Go drink a ginger ale. Now I said ginger ale. Judge yourself, okay? I know it's ginger ale, but that's Southern tendencies, okay? Go drink your ginger ale and lay down. The ginger ale, like people were like, what does the ginger ale have to do with anything? Like, why am I drinking? You telling me to drink ginger ale if I got a headache? You taking me to drink ginger ale and go lay down? You telling me to drink ginger ale? For stuff. But what they didn't realize is that the ginger within itself, it had the ability to regulate the body, right? Although it was in the form of soda, you were still getting a hint of the ginger. They knew that the ginger would do it, but the sugar that the soda was bringing was something you probably shouldn't have had, right? So I would be like, my stomach hurt and I don't feel good. Go get me a ginger ale. Till this day, forget what you heard. Okay, I'm telling y'all what's 100. Like whatever, bring me one. Okay, so saying all that to say, they knew the benefits of the ginger root and how it would help you, but it was misused in a lot of forms. Okay. So we want to go and do the research and understand the things about the ginger that we need to have. Okay. It's really good. You can steep it. You can put it in your tea. You can juice it. I can make salad dressing out of it. You can do a lot of things with it. You can take it. You can mix it with your cold beverages, make some ginger lemonade and some different things. It's a lot of things that you should do. That benefits you. Okay. Do that. All right. Take time to research some of these benefits of these different roots. Okay. You want to start looking at them and understanding why we use some of them. We use a lot of different roots. We use a lot of different herbs when we're juicing. We use chamomile. We use elderberry. We use ginger. We use lemon. We use lemongrass. We use lime and mint and orange zest when we're making our detox teas and all those type of things. When we're juicing, we have our ginger, we have our turmeric, we have our papaya, all these fruits and vegetables that people don't even want to touch sometimes. Soursop, right? Some people, it's culturally respected and appreciated more in your countries, like your Caribbean places and things, because people don't really talk about soursop. But soursop juice is extremely powerful and known to kill cancer cells abruptly. Okay. So soursop is one of those juices. It's very expensive. We'll talk about the benefits of soursop as we go on sometime in the next week. But these are things that you should talk about, get to know about, and finally figure out how you can incorporate them into your life. Okay. So on Monday, I just dropped off some detox packages to some people today, but I have decided about this detox program and to talk about why it's important to do it now. One, of course, we're watchful, we're mindful, we're prayerful. We're not giving this virus any ammunition. But guess what? We are not ignorant to the fact that our immune systems suffered last time. Us as an African American people, we suffered during COVID because our bodies were not prepared. They say that we were high targets because of how we kept our temples. We were just didn't do a good job. So our bodies were more susceptible to diseases because of pre-existing conditions. We don't want that to be our portion now. And even if you do, quote, have a condition that you've been diagnosed with, it doesn't mean it has to be into death, right? That means you should be building your system up now so that you have a wall of defense already in place that is fully capable of withstanding a common cold. Because it will get to the point that you were places in the middle of this pandemic and somebody will cough and you'll be like somebody would cough 2 years ago. Somebody coughed. Somebody coughed now. Everybody think it's COVID, right? Some people can't tell a common cold from COVID symptoms. So you have to be able to know how to build your system up, how to prepare your system, how to build a wall of defense, how to start targeting things that you're having issues with so that you don't fall into the category of the ones with pre-existing conditions and you are more susceptible to the virus. You don't want to do that. And if that was your portion before, it doesn't mean that that's what you have to do now. Doesn't mean that's what you have to do now. It can change. So Monday, we are going to start an intense detox. What does that look like, right? It means that in this detox package, you will actually have 20 detox drinks, okay? You'll see that we are doing a promotion for that now. The detox with the 20 drinks is $120. That does not include your shipping or your tax, okay? You can juice on your own if you don't want to purchase our drinks. I'm just telling you, for those that decide to enter into this program with me, this is what we're going to do. We're going to have 20 detox drinks, okay? With the 20 detox drinks, what we're going to be able to do is have these drinks, and we're going to have a plan in place. What does that mean? It's going to be structured. It's going to be disciplined. We're going to talk about fasting. We're going to talk about praying. We're going to talk about, yes, Takesha. So we're going to talk about meal planning. We're going to talk about all of this, but this detox is going to look different. 5 days of this intense detox for your system, and you're going to need to be disciplined and stick to it. You're going to have to stick to it. Don't start it and then get weak in the middle of this. So let me tell you what the first 3 days look like. The first 3 days is nothing but juice. It's nothing but juice the first 3 days. Nothing but juice. Juice and water and detox tea. Juice, water, and detox tea. So to people who, quote, have gone on liquid fasts before or liquid diets before, this is 3 days with nothing but juicing. Nothing but juice for 3 days. And these juices are targeting certain things. First, your first day, we're coming to detox your liver. That first day, you will have nothing but juices that's going to detox your liver. Why? We talked about this before. The liver is the motor of the body. It's the house that diseases and viruses sit in. Okay. So when we begin to detox the body, we come for the liver first because it's considered to be the motor of the body. Stop it, Takesha, talking about this vegetable broth. That's extra if you want that down the line. Okay. Okay. So we detoxing the liver the first day. We're doing that. Our second day, we're coming to clean the colon, okay? We're coming to flush the colon, rid the colon of toxins and all this backed up food that's been sitting here since last Thanksgiving because some of y'all ain't regular. Now, that sounds disgusting, right? You'll say TMI. I don't care about that. I'm trying to help get you well, right? If you are not using the bathroom regularly, it's a problem, okay? And so you're going to always have a bloated gut area because you got backed up bowel. All right? So we're going for the liver the first day. Day 2, we're coming for the colon. Day 3, you want to know what we're coming for? These sugar cravings, right? We need to start killing these cravings. We need to start breaking down and refining your palate because after this cleanse, your palate will become very sensitive. That means that for me, I'm going to give you an example of me. When I do a detox like this, after I'm done, I decided I wanted to have a piece of peppermint or something. I spit that peppermint so far in the street and had to go get it up because I don't litter, right? But as soon as it hit my palate, it was the sweetest. It was overpoweringly sweet to me. And a piece of peppermint is something that wouldn't normally make me quench because my palate was susceptible to sweet stuff, right? Well, after that, I was like, oh, I can't even eat that. It's like too sweet. Things will become, you'll notice things that are really sweet. Your palate will be very sensitive to salty things because now your familiarities of your taste buds have been broken. Now, if you go back to those things, that's between you and the Lord, okay? But your palate will be stripped and you will become very sensitive to sweet or salty things, all right? Those are your first 3 days right there. We're going to do the liver. We're going to do the colon, and we're actually going to come for cravings, okay? And during that process, your taste buds will be totally stripped. So you won't even begin to have any familiarities in your taste buds, right? So if you reintroduce your body back to cakes and sweets and pies when this is over with, that's because that's a decision you made and you decided that you want to do it, okay? It's not because your body remembers it, because it's basically going to strip the identity of your palate. Okay, we about to give it to you. Okay, now those are your first 3 days. Your last 2 days, you're going to begin to go in and you're going to rehydrate your body. So you're going to have our hydration drinks that are meant to replenish you, because as you're cleaning out your liver and cleaning out your colon, because when we're cleaning out the liver, you'll be urinating excessively, right? That's how you know your liver is going to be getting cleaned out. You're going to start seeing your urine clear up. You're going to start seeing that you're going to the restroom excessively, urinating excessively. As we're cleaning your colon, you're not going to be like, oh my God, I got to run to the bathroom, but you are going to be regular. Okay. That's the purpose of it, is to make you regular, get your system back so you don't have all this belly fat. If some of y'all was to just use the bathroom regular, you wouldn't have a bloated belly. Okay, all of this is gas and toxins that are built up in your gut area because you have an unhealthy gut. Okay, stop it. Deal with it. Okay, that ain't just for you. That's for me too. So you have to get yourself on a system to where your body is regular. Okay, so your first 3 days, again, we're going to come for your liver. We're going to come to clean out your colon, and we're coming to strip our palate of unhealthy familiarities. Okay. Our last 2 days, we're going to have nothing but juice that's going to replenish our body and restore our body. Because while you're getting rid of all these things, you have to go back and restore your good things that you're putting out. Okay, so sometimes we lose our good probiotics as we're detoxing, but we need to come back and replenish those. But we're not going to have any cooked food. Everything you consume in those last 2 days will be a raw food diet. What does that look like? Carrots, celery, salads. That's what that looks like. Apples, oranges, watermelon, banana, smoothies, whatever your raw food is. Nothing cooked. Chef Shah, can I bake me a piece of fish? It's a no. I thought fish was good. It is. Well, I like to have my bananas with oatmeal. Is the oatmeal cooked? Are you going to eat it raw? No. It's a no. No. So you're going to have a very strict plan. Okay? It's important. Why? The first 3 days is while you're detoxing your liver and your colon and stripping your palate of familiarities, guess what? You're giving your digestive system a break. You're not chewing anything. So now your digestive system gets to be restored and it gets a break because now you're not sitting here chewing. And if this information is not for you, tag somebody or share it with somebody that you may feel is beneficial for. Okay? Love you too. Do that. While you're not having anything to eat your first 3 days, you actually are going to be giving your digestive system a break. Some of our digestive system has never had a break before. A break means hadn't gone an extended period of time without having to digest some food. So we're doing that. And then our last 2 days, we're going to have raw food diets. When I say diet, I don't mean like we're going on a diet. I mean a raw food meal plan, okay? And we'll give you a list of some things that you can have and that you can try. I don't care if you get up in the morning, you have a smoothie and you have a salad for lunch and you have celery and carrots and, you do all that stuff. We're going to start on Monday. So tomorrow is Thursday. So then probably for you, Michelle, if you want to get started, we need to get you shipped out tomorrow. Okay. Or either then you don't want to have to pay the extra for overnight or next day because that can be costly. Okay. So that's what we're going to be doing. Okay. We're going to target this juicing lifestyle, right? We're going to talk about the benefits of a raw food diet. We're going to cleanse our liver. We're going to cleanse our colon. We're going to get all those things in place, okay? We're going to increase our water. Why? It's because as we're flushing our body out, detoxing, we need to make sure we stay hydrated, okay? Drink plenty of water. Drink your detox teas. Drink your juice. Like you need to do that. Drink water when you first wake up in the morning. Drink water before you go to bed at night because those things keep your heart healthy. It keeps your body functioning and moving as it should, okay? Those are the things that we want to be able to do. All right, we're going to talk about those things. If you want to become part of our 10 Swallow Wellness Club, okay, I'm going to give you some information. I'm going to give it to you now. Just hold on so that you will be able to hold on. To get into our wellness club. Okay. If you want to be a part of the wellness club, again, you can do that. All right. I'm going to give you the information. I'm dropping the information there and you can become a part of the wellness club. We talked about what the wellness club is. We talked about the benefits of the wellness club. We talked about how it can help you. We talked about what's going to be going on, and it's going to be good. So this Sunday evening, I'm going to give you a glimpse inside of the wellness club. I'm going to welcome a good friend of mine. Her name called, her name is Chanel. Chanel is a really good friend of mine. I actually met Chanel at the YMCA when I first moved here. I posted information about Chanel, and I wanted to tell you why I wanted to invite her in. Not only is Chanel a nurse, but she is actually a really good fitness and nutritional counselor. Chanel has lost 130 pounds through micros and exercising. She teach you about counting your micros and through exercising. Chanel has a bachelor's degree in exercise science, and she is ACSM personal trainer, AFAA prenatal fitness instructor, and a NASM micro coach. She took her passion for helping others and turned it into a business in 2020 called Fitness by Nelly. It is a completely online fitness and coaching program, and Chanel helps busy women, moms, nurses, your everyday people lose weight and keep it off through micros and fitness. So Chanel will be joining us on Sunday at 7:30 p.m. I will be bringing her in live, and we will be talking about the benefits of this lifestyle that has changed her life. She's also she lifts weights. She's a fitness trainer. She competitively lifts weights, and so she's going to be sharing that with us as well. I think this is important when people decide that they want to know how to proportion their food or prepare their food. What does counting micros have to do with how I eat? Okay, so we are thankful for that. So we're going to sit at Chanel's feet as she teaches us. But this is just an insight of some things that will be going on through the Wellness Club. We're going to talk about that, so you guys can get an insight of that and get to meet some of the different people that will sit with me as we walk through this journey that we are excited about. Okay. I have put the information there, the links there, if you want to join our wellness group. Okay. Again, once you're in the group, we will talk about the process of staying in a group. We talked about the cost of the wellness group is $19 a month, but we also talked about the benefits of the wellness group. We'll go through all of that in due time. Okay. So listen, you all have an amazing, amazing day. Thank you for those that I did have the opportunity to have consultations with on today. Thank you. For those of you who are really serious about jumpstarting your health and your wellness, thank you. Thank you, not because you're coming to me, but thank you that you've taken an initiative to do something for yourself. And if you are coming for 10 Swallow to be a part of your journey, let's go. Okay. I'm getting ready to take 5 women at my church on this journey with me, that they will be getting their packages on Sunday. And so we're excited. We're excited. Look, I want to serve God all of my days. I want to be here to see my children and my children's children. And I don't want to leave here prematurely because I lack discipline in any area of my life. Okay. I want to be able to serve God whole, serve my husband whole, and my family whole. All right. Listen, have an amazing, amazing day. I will drop my contact information down here for those who, don't have my information and you want to schedule a consultation with me, you can text me and send that information to me, and we can definitely get together and we can schedule a time to talk. All right. Have an amazing, amazing night. God bless you. If you've never been to our page or followed or did anything, you know how we do it. If nobody has told you they love you today, know that we love you with the love of the Lord, and we are always praying for you. Continue to pray for us as we continue to do the work of the Father who sent us. All right. Have a great night. Bye.